welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. My name is Lo and we are with Teresa.
I'm good.
Yeah, so we're going to East Park. I want to get bubble tea or boba, and I want to try and see if I can find bubble and shake and buy one of their pre-made bubble tea kits. So yeah, let's go.
You been?
Friend's backpack for baby. I actually want this. I can't believe they still brand things as boys action. On a mission looking for bubble and shake. The place I thought it was the first time was a fail, so now it was a lie. So now we're at the couples because that's what they said on their website. So let's hope that we can get the boba kits from here. Okay, so bubble and shake is a flop. I have to order from them and they have to deliver to my house, so that'll be in the next vlog, I guess. But like, yeah, now we're eating hungry lion. Where did it come from? From the chips. I just flipped over the chip bag and that's what was in there. Hey guys, so it's the next day and my face is shiny because I just applied a bunch of eczema treatment to it, so yeah, we're gonna deal with that. That's what we're gonna do today. I did not manage to find the bubble and shake people, but I called them and they said I need to place an order because they don't have a shop. All the places I went where they sold bubble and shake didn't have bubble and shake, so yeah, I'm gonna fill out the form and place my order today, and yeah, we will do that sometime today. But I'm home. I have literally over 20 emails. No, I'm not even joking when I say literally. I have literally 20 emails to send out this morning. I need to do that right now, and I also have to organize this mess. Yeah, I have to unbox these things. So our dad bought us a blender, my brother got us an air fryer, and I got us an iron because yeah, our iron died and there's nothing we can do. I will have to sort this shit out, so look forward to some recipes with this thing. I also have to wash my makeup brushes. These have been dirty for like 3 weeks, I guess, but I need to wash them. I'll wash them sometime today. I'll show you how I wash my makeup brushes. My niece, my 7-year-old niece, taught me how to clean makeup brushes, so yeah, I'll show you later. No, I don't put sugar in my cereal because I use lactose-free milk. It's kind of already really sweet, so I don't put sugar in my cereal. Yes, I'm lactose intolerant. I don't know what happened. I just woke up one day and I couldn't deal with dairy. I don't know why. My friend says it's some sort of disease you get in your stomach and then you don't treat it correctly and then you develop lactose intolerance. So yeah, because when I was a kid I would drink like 6 cups of milk a day, and it sounds so gross to me right now because I can't imagine. So even though you see me eating cheese or whatever, just know that I'm suffering. And power just went. I can't do my work. And in case you were wondering, my mason jar is dead. I will insert the clip here. I think I had it for about, I want to say 8 years. I probably chipped it on something, and that's why when I put the hot water in it, it just kink and broke. But yeah, it served me well for like 8 years. So I mean, there's nothing we can do about it. Anyway, that being said, I still really like my SpongeBob mug. I think it's cute. My mom bought it for me, so we'll be using her for now. I've got 10 million mugs, and yeah, I love tea. Just in case you haven't noticed or caught on, I love tea. So yeah. Can you hear the people screaming next door? I'm so sorry. Welcome to my home. I just wanted to quickly talk about a few shows that have been resting heavily upon my mind. I recently binged Shadow and Power is back. I recently binged Shadow and Bone, and I don't know how I feel about it. I've never read the books. From what I could tell, I don't know if the books is different, but from what I could tell, it's about, you know, it's a chosen one trope. First of all, this world is split almost completely in half by this thing called the Fold. It's like a black, ominous, I don't want to say entity because it's like a cloudish thing. They call it the Fold, and creatures live in there, and it's so dangerous to cross through to get to the other side. So the world is technically split in half. The part where the Fold doesn't reach is ravaged by unfriendlies. So people usually just go through the Fold because apparently going through the Fold is easier than going around it because of war. I don't know. So there's like people who have magic, and the people who have magic are not really liked by the people that don't have magic because a person with magic created the Fold. So, you know, only a light bringer, someone who can genuinely harness the power of the sun, can destroy the Fold. But that person does not exist in that world, and they're just hoping that one day this light bringer comes. As I said earlier, it's a very chosen one trope situation, which I personally enjoy. As someone who enjoys shonen anime, I can't lie, I do enjoy a good chosen one trope. So there's this girl, I can't remember her name, I'm so sorry. I don't remember anyone's name in shows. Up to today, I barely remember anyone's name in Game of Thrones. Anyways, so the main character is this girl, and I can't lie, her character for me was very difficult to stomach because I found her very, very, very irritating. And if one thing this show has taught me, or just reinforced, is that codependent relationships are so messed up, because this chick, everything she did was based on codependency, and it was so irritating to watch. But hopefully, since the show seems to be alluding to a season 2, it'll be fine, I guess. Maybe she's grown up a bit. So her and her childhood best friend, they're orphans, and yeah, you know, you're supposed to get tested to see if you have magic when you're really young age, so that you go and live with the magical people, and if you don't, you live in poverty with the rest of the human beings. You go live in poverty and join like the army for the magical people to protect them, I guess. Even though, why would you protect people if I think, because they can literally protect themselves. Magic people split into the usual elements, you know, fire, air, and also like some sort of telekinesis. I don't recall seeing anyone using water. I don't recall, but like, yeah, so they're split into these magical attributes, but they're all trained in hand-to-hand combat. Like, it was actually very interesting. Like, I really liked the way the world was formed, you know. And of course, there's this one OP man, you know, he has dark magic, which looks, he's a descendant of the person who created the Fold or whatever. I'm not gonna give too much away because I know some people haven't seen it, some people are on the fence or whether they want to watch it. Yeah, so I'm not gonna give too much away. There's obviously some twists and turns, so yeah. So basically, the girl, not the little girl, she's a woman. So this woman and her bestie are both soldiers. They're both, I think, map makers, I'm pretty sure. So her friend is picked to go through the Fold, and people go through the Fold, they die. Okay, it's not a joke. If you pass through the Fold, great, good for you. But people die. People perish. So she figures out a way to screw everyone over and get herself onto the ship. But because she did that, she ends up getting all her allies, all her friends, forced to go into the Fold with her bestie and herself and the rest of the crew. And as you may or may not know, something bad happens, and you know, the show is now catapulted into like the main storyline, you know. So my issue with the show, first of all, was, I don't know about the books. Please, if you've read the books, let me know in the comments if her character is accurate and if you guys enjoyed her character the way that she is portrayed. So I did not like her, because the main character, because she was just so selfish. If you didn't know, codependency, in as much as it depends on you being with someone else, relying on someone else, you are predominantly selfish, because all you care about is yourself and that person and whatever happens to you guys, you know, in the long run. So it really irritated me, the decision she was making, and also how naive she was. For someone that grew up in a difficult life, you'd think that she would be smarter, like a bit more streetwise, better at reading people, but alas, she was not. I really enjoyed this. I don't know if they're side characters, they're probably main characters, but to me they felt very side character-y. The side characters of the, you know, the thieves, the heist people, I enjoyed those. I feel like if that element wasn't there, I wouldn't have managed to endure the show. Also, Ben Barnes, man, that man does not age. He is so fine, so fine. But there was something questionable. I want to say questionable, but anyway, everyone is an adult, it's fine. But it still felt kind of weird to me. But watch Shadow and Bone and let me know. But all in all, I think it wasn't bad. I enjoyed it for the most part. I give it like definitely a good, for me personally, 5 out of 10. Like, it's fine. I managed to binge it. I watched it. It's fine, you know. But the thing that really entertained me, really truly, was the world. I thought that world was really good. And if I had time to read books, I'd probably read the books. So yeah, let's see what season 2 has to offer us. The next show I want to talk about is The Serpent. If you know me, you know I love true crime. and this is based on true events, but most of the dialogue is fictional, and most of the names of the victims, I believe, were changed, because this story has been retold 1,000 billion times, because the person who committed the crimes is still alive today. He's in prison somewhere on this globe. I can't remember, somewhere in Southeast Asia, I feel. I'm not sure. I think he's in India. I'm not too sure. I don't know. He's in prison somewhere. He's a serial killer. He doesn't like to be called a serial killer, but he's a serial killer. He used to kill backpackers who were backpacking through Southeast Asia because they would have money. You know, when you're backpacking, you know, withdraw all your money. And at the time when he was, you know, an active serial killer, it was during the time of travelers checks, because yeah, our money was not in the internet, it was literally in our hands. So that was his most active time. He was a because he's still alive, very manipulative. He was handsome. I saw even the real pictures of him. He seemed attractive for who he was. Yeah, so he had this really weird relationship with being mixed. He was half Indian and he's half Indian. I keep saying was because I'm used to serial killers being dead. Anyway, he is half Indian and half Filipino, so he's mixed, and he grew up in France, where he did not belong in the 70s. I can't remember. Is it the 70s? Somewhere there. So he was just a mad child, and he was adopted by his mother's second husband, who was a white man. So he was all over the place, you know, self-loathing, hating of everyone, you know. I feel like he just couldn't stand white people, to be honest. So yeah, I think he hated backpackers. It's alluded that he hates backpackers, but no one can really confirm because he's not admitting to anything at the moment. He flip-flops in reality. Whether he did it, he didn't do it, he's a flip-flopper. He likes attention. So yeah, so it's alluded to him hating backpackers because they were mostly white at the time. Okay, laptop. So I think he hated them because everyone hated them. Even their own people hated them because they were like, oh, they're so lazy. All they want to do is just move around, not bath, and, you know, see the world, instead of going home to their countries and working hard and getting married and having kids or whatever. So he hated them because I guess he was like, this is white privilege and I'm gonna take your money. It's not a big deal because y'all have white privilege, so it is what it is. So yeah, he killed so many people. It was really sad because a lot of people didn't know what happened to their families, because even like the authorities and the embassies were not interested in getting the information to their families. Like, this person was writing to me, calling me every week, and all of a sudden they just stop. Can you please check and see if they're okay? And then the embassies be like, that's not our job, they're just hippies, so it's none of our business, just wait for them to call their adults. And the police, obviously, you know, Southeast Asia, Africa, we have the same problem with our police force, but it is what it is. All in all, it's based on a true story. It's actually really, really interesting. But my issue was the way this show was filmed. I thought I was going crazy. The time skipped. I know they wanted to keep it interesting, they wanted to keep the suspense or whatever, but the time hopping between times was very irritating for me. I wish, maybe I'm used to documentary style true crime where they're just telling everything in chronological order and like unraveling things as we go, but no, they were literally time jumping all over the place. And I also felt like, in as much as the main character was supposed to be a psychopath, I feel, I don't know, I'm not a psychologist, I'm not a psychotherapist, he was just so monotonous. I guess it's because he wanted to be menacing. I probably feel like that. But if you're telling me this person was charming, managing to hook people in or whatever, it was hard for me to see because they were showing him as very cold and very menacing. But people were trusting him. So I feel like if they were trusting him, he's very charismatic. You know, people enjoy his personality, but the way he was played was very like behind the veil. We're always seeing him menacing, creepy, scary, weird. You know, I saw Rotten Tomatoes had someone complained about the accents. I didn't think the accents were that bad. I know my girl from Doctor Who was playing a Quebecois lady, so she had a French accent, but I thought her French was fine. But what do I know? I'm gonna do it in French. Kind of forced to be a slow burner, all over the place with the time skips, but very interesting. I think I managed to watch it in a day. Not many episodes. Same with Shadow and Bone. Not many episodes. You can finish it in a day if you want. But like, yeah. For me, I think I give it like a 7 out of 10. I think it was really fascinating. Really sad, you know. Really sad. Made me kind of scared of traveling. Scared of trusting people. Scared of drinking tea at other people's homes. Because did I mention that he poisons them? I also binged Love, Death and Robots. I love that show. I think I've spoken about it in another video somewhere, somehow. Maybe, I can't remember. But I'm pretty sure I spoke about Love, Death and Robots in a previous video. Yeah, this season for me, let me not lie, the art, the graphics, fantastic, beautiful, but I felt it was kind of repetitive because most of the episodes, in my opinion, they were focused on realism, very video game graphics type of situation, and I was just kind of disappointed in that because I think the previous season had more variety in the different art styles. A lot of the episodes fell short for me. Let me just Google quickly. I liked automated customer service, Pop Squad. I liked Ice. I thought that was interesting. And the tall grass was okay, but it kind of felt like literally the Stephen King tall grass. And I think it might be a similar, based off of it, I'm pretty sure, because it was like really like, you know, I don't know if the writer of it was inspired by that movie, but yeah. And I also liked All Through the House. It was really short, but really, really good. Yeah, I don't know. But I don't know, the realism for me, snow in the desert kind of creeped me out. I think things are moving too fast for me. Things are moving too fast for me. It really just made me feel very uncomfortable. I didn't like it at all. It made my skin crawl. I did not like Life Hatch. It was boring. In my opinion, it was boring. And the Drowned Giant was fine. It was fine. But like, yeah, I mean, hopefully they have season 3 and it's hopefully more interesting, more options for us, I guess. But like, yeah, we'll see. The last thing I want to talk about from the things that I watched was I watched one episode of Jupiter's Legacy. I don't think I'm going to be continuing the show. I don't know if you can convince me in the comments. My friend Pam tried to convince me, like, just get through it, it's fine. Like, it's not amazing, it's fine, but like it's not bad. So she tried to convince me, but I think I need help with other people convincing me, because I think it is so bad. I can't stand the wigs, I can't stand the aging makeup. It just looks so bad. I don't mind bad CGI when it comes to like superhero TV shows, because I get it, you know, I watch The Flash, I enjoy it, like it's fine, there's a budget. But the hair and makeup, what is that? Like, please, I would have much rather they found an actor like Josh Duhamel plays himself in the past, and they find an older actor that looks like Josh Duhamel to play himself old. And also, I can't stand the son and the daughter of the main character, like the main characters, the Legacy. Oh my god. Anyway, like what is that? Like, their acting is so irritating. I don't know, it just gives me so forced, so like, this is our first big break and it's our only shot at fame, and then it's just like they're just not doing a good job. I don't know, everyone just seems to irritate me, and I don't think I'm gonna be continuing. Maybe I will, but I don't know. Maybe I'll be watching one episode every 3 weeks, I don't know. But I don't really like it. I don't like it. Episode 1 did not grip me, even though it kind of ended in like a cliffhanger. I really don't care. I don't care enough. If you can give me a reason to care, I will watch it with you guys. I really will. So yeah, that's basically it. Power is back, so let me do what I'm supposed to be doing right now.
For the makeup brush hack, you just dip your brush in soap and then you scrub it through the sieve with water pouring out so that it doesn't hold any dirty foundation or powder.
Look at all the things I can make in this thing. Can you imagine? Almost broke it on the first day. Test suction. Just looks like a black blob. I think I'm gonna put the air fryer here. I'm gonna move the toaster here. I should actually do more cooking videos. Yeah, my kitchen, I accidentally turned on the timer, so that's what the ticking is. But yeah, those are my new beauties. My kitchen has no rhyme or reason, but it is what it is. That's a waffle maker, and also it makes donuts. But like, yeah, and that's the juicer, the rice cooker in the back. So yay! Now I'm going to fill out the form for my boba. Okay, so I'm ending the video here. I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, let me know what you think about the shows that I mentioned and if I should watch Jupiter's Legacy. And stay tuned for the boba video and some cooking videos coming soon, hopefully. And yeah, see you in the next one. Bye.